Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another What I Eat in a Day. For those of you that are new, I lost 50 pounds and I've been able to keep the weight off with smarter, healthier meal options and a better lifestyle. I do have an entire playlist dedicated to a bunch of meal ideas if you're interested, so be sure to check those out. Breakfast today is very simple and light. I'm just not that hungry this morning. It's like super hot outside today and I feel like I just don't typically have much hunger when I'm like hot and sweaty. So just something super simple, light. I have a serving size of Special K original cereal and oat milk. And then I just sprinkled a bunch of cinnamon over top to give it some added flavor. Morning stretches. I'm also having my coffee, which is the pre-ground Dunkin', just original. And then I added my collagen powder and oat milk coffee creamer. And of course, refilled my ice water. For lunch today, I'm going to be making another bento box, aka an adult Lunchable. I make these a lot in different variations because they're just super easy to make and perfect to graze on. For example, they're super easy to eat on the go or just to pick through and enjoy while working or whatever it may be. They're perfectly portioned in a mix between sweet and savory. Today I'm going to be going with fresh cut strawberries. Then I'm going to be making a roll up using slices of oven roasted chicken from the deli and a cheese stick. I had to go with the Paw Patrol ones because they don't have the brand I typically buy in stock, but that's okay. A little rubble on the double. Yeah, I know my Paw Patrol. Then I'm going to make little cucumber sandwiches, like literally. So I'm gonna cut up half a cucumber and slice these into 8 smaller slices. Then I'm going to use about a tablespoon of low-fat cream cheese, placing this on 1 cucumber slice per pair. Then placing the other slice right over top like a little sandwich. I seasoned the chicken roll-ups and cucumber slices with the same seasoning, so just a bunch of pepper and everything seasoning, which I will have linked down below if you want to pick one of those up. That seasoning's really good on hard-boiled eggs as well. Then to top off a little bit more sweetness, I'm going to cut up half of my Built Bar. Today's flavor is the Cherry Garcia. If you're new to Built Bar or to my channel, I'm a huge fan for many years now. They are a low carb, low fat, low sugar, high protein, delicious protein bar option. They're gluten-free, no preservatives, and it's just a guilt-free way to indulge in any sweet cravings. So I'm gonna cut this in half and then cut this into smaller pieces, saving the other half in a baggie for another time or later. Typically, I'll use the second half for dessert. I've tried many different protein bar brands the last few years, and I can hands down say that Built has the best flavor and best texture I've ever had. The texture is really light and fluffy and soft, kind of like a gooey brownie on the inside, and then a hard chocolate coating or shell on the outside. Tonight's dinner has officially become one of our new favorites. Will and I are obsessed with how delicious this turned out. And honestly, it's super simple to make. So all you're gonna do is first trim and slice your green onions, keeping the white and green portions separate. Then half your lemon, cutting 1/2 into wedges and juicing the other half. Core and dice 2 tomatoes. Coarsely chop up about 5 ounces of baby spinach and mince 2 garlic cloves. Oh, also, I just quickly wanted to mention, I noticed in the last couple What I Eat in a Day videos, a bunch of you commented asking if there's a place where you can read the recipes. So I'm going to be adding the recipes and ingredients to my blog. That direct link is in the description box, so you guys can check that out anytime you want if you want to refer back to any of the recipes I've shared. Moving on to making the filling, place a large nonstick pan over medium to high heat, adding about 2 teaspoons of olive oil and the white portions of the green onion, stirring occasionally for about 1 to 2 minutes. Then you can add in your garlic, cooking for another 30 to 60 seconds. Then add your spinach and chimichurri seasoning until the spinach is wilted for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then you can remove this from the burner, transferring the spinach to a bowl or a plate. And to make less of a mess or less dishes, you can just wipe the pan and reserve it for the next step. To make the topping, we're going to combine the tomatoes and green portions of the onion, the lemon juice, and a pinch of salt and pepper in a bowl, mixing all together and then just set this aside. You can make this vegetarian, or it's up to you if you want to add a protein or what type of protein. You could definitely add chicken, ground beef. Today we're going to be using Impossible Burger. Will and I are really big fans of this. It is a plant-based option, so I'm just going to let this cook, breaking this up until heated all the way through for about 4 to 6 minutes, basically until all the meat goes from pink to brown. If you choose to add protein while that's cooking, you can assemble your quesadillas or quesadillas. So we're going to be using 4 tortillas. My fiance and I are just going to split, so we'll each have 2. And you're going to need about 3 ounces total of shredded mozzarella and about 2 ounces of crumbled feta. Then dividing the cheeses equally among the tortillas on 1/2. Top the cheeses with the spinach filling we already made. Then you can add in your protein, folding the tortillas in half. I ended up using some toothpicks to keep these folded while I worked. This is obviously optional, but it does help keep them closed while moving them from your workspace to your pan while you prepare to heat them up. Once they're ready, you can transfer them back to the pan with some olive oil, about 2 to 4 minutes per side, basically until the tortillas are golden brown. Then you can remove and plate these, adding the tomato topping, and it's ready to enjoy. We also added a dollop of light sour cream and squeezed the lemon wedges over top for added taste. That's everything. It was super easy to make, but my fiance and I were very impressed of how good this turned out, and we will definitely be making it again a lot more in the future. So that's everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to make sure you're still subscribed to my channel and you have notifications turned on so you never miss a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.